and welcome to my channel. And if you are viewing this before the other video, please know you're probably going to see this outfit twice because I decided to continue recording since I was in a mood. How about that? Point blank period. I'm in a mood to actually speak and come on camera, and I haven't done this in quite some time. So today's topic and or video is going to be about spirituality and what does that look like for me now. I can't speak for anyone else. I grew up Baptist, so a Christian. So when I grew up, all I knew was, we were Baptists. We went to a Baptist church. A Baptist church. But since then, I have probably been a part of all of the denominations at some point. Excuse me. And even non-denominational. And in 2012, I decided that traditional I'm trying to be very careful with how I word what I'm saying, because when it all boils down to, people are going to be offended regardless. So again, I'm going to be me. So traditional church, Christianity as I knew it then, because again, Christianity church has changed since 2012. But back then, I was really, really, truly being pulled on every level in every part of my life. And I was in church 6 days a week back then. The only day that I did not go to church from 2012, well, actually from like 2006 to 2012, 2007, either one. I was in church 6 days a week back then. The only day that I did not go was on Mondays, because Mondays at the church were considered people with addictions. So if you had an addiction, you went to church on Monday because they had classes and stuff like Alcoholics Anonymous. I don't know why I can't remember the terms. Or Narcotics Anonymous. I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly. But NA, AA, stuff like that. So those are the individuals who attended church on Mondays. But then Tuesdays was choir rehearsal, and I was on the praise team. Wednesday was Second Wind Wednesday. I was on the praise team. It was a church service. Thursday was Bible study. We always started out Bible study with praise and worship. I was on the praise and worship team. Friday was Friday Night Live. Again, I'm on the praise and worship team, so I was singing. So Saturday at that time, either I was hosting an event at my job, hosting an event for my church because I was over the singles women's ministry, or maybe even preparing for something. But normally Saturdays, I don't remember many Saturdays just being chill Saturdays. And then Sundays, you're back at church. So 6 days a week. Well, when it all boiled down to what made me absolutely stop going to church, why I stopped going, was I realized during this time, not only was I at church 6 days a week, but I was working full time at my alma mater, and I was actually going and getting my master's full time. So I was carrying a full load for my master's degree, working full time, and at church 6 days a week. I know you're like, there's no way you could do it. Oh, I did it, and I have gray hair to prove it. It's just covered up right now. So what I found myself doing was trying to make sure everyone else around me was comfortable. Yet I was stretched to the max. I was stressed to the max. And I just would mask it and just show up and smile because I'm here. Well, the straw that broke the camel's back was when I continued to try to, I don't even know how to say it. Basically, the straw that broke the camel's back was when I would come to church. And instead of people being genuinely concerned of, how are you? Are you okay? Is there anything we can do? It was, well, girl, we didn't see you at this and we didn't see you at that. Because at some point, church started to take a background of what was going on, because I had to mind the things that were paying me. And what was paying me was my job. And what was going to pay me was my master's degree. And so I digress. I did not say that I started not coming to things because I was stressed and stretched to the max. So instead of people asking me what was going on, how was I doing, is there anything they could help me with, what I got was, we ain't seen you, where you been, not even we missed you, like, are you gonna be here on such and such, can we count on you? So finally one day, I don't even remember who I said this to, I don't even know if it was a male or woman, it's just, at this point I think I was just exhausted, and any and everything could have come out of my mouth by then. So I just basically said, y'all don't care about me. Y'all don't care if my vagina has been sliding up and down a pole. All y'all care is if my face and my body is standing in front of a mic on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. That's all y'all care about. If I am available. So what I saw was them simply pimping my gift. I did not see them truly caring for me as a person and caring for, in a sense, my soul. You know, they could give a damn what was going on. But if I was present and accounted for when the church needed me, that's what was important. So I stopped going to church in 2012 because of that. Me not going to church in 2012 allowed me to start seeing and exploring other ways to worship. And one thing I realized is, and one thing's for sure is, since the pandemic has happened, I've absolutely realized, like, church as we know it, church as we knew it is gone. Y'all hear Sister Jelly humming? I don't know if you heard it, but that's what I'm talking about. When I turn, she hums. So church as we knew it is gone. And like I said, I have not literally been actively a participant of the Christian church since 2012. I don't miss it. I don't miss none of that bullshiggity. I don't miss the pimping of the gifts. The only thing I do miss really is the music. I do miss the music. Gospel music is my first love, will always be my first love. I will always gravitate to gospel music, always and forever. I don't care what genre I sing. Eventually, you will hear something that sounds like gospel music, because that's how I learned how to sing. So I am on this new journey of trying to figure this thing out for me, and not just going by what the pastor said, and you know what mama and them said, and you know what the mothers said. I lived my life for many, many years that way, and it's just never really served me well. And I'm at the point, and I've been at the point, I've been at the point for quite some time to where if it does not serve me, I promise you, you won't be in my life long, or it won't be in my life long, or whatever, life is just too short, guys. This is the only life we know it. So I'm going to pick this back up and we'll talk about it some more. But as I always say, Be the best you can be, because you know what? All the others are taken. Smooches, guys. Bye-bye.